Before you can see somebody else differently, are you willing to look at yourself differently? It's in the text. It's not exactly here, but if you got your Bibles, I'll tell you where it is. Jesus asked Saul a very important question. As a matter of fact, he calls his name twice, just so he could know, I'm not talking about your boys next to you. I'm not talking what? Saul, Saul. Why do you persecute me? Saul did not see himself as a persecutor. But God asked the question so that Saul could begin to see himself as a persecutor. Now, I love what Saul does, because this is what we do. When somebody tells us about ourselves, our first mechanism is defense. All this. You don't know me. You don't know you ain't my mama. All this. Paul asked one question. Who are you? After he says that, he doesn't say anything else. In order for you to see yourself, you have to stop talking. Because the more you talk, the more you give life to your first vision of yourself. You're speaking in that first person narrative without the second look. And the person or the spirit that's causing you to look at yourself is really challenging that first person. That's why you're fighting against it. So stop talking and just let the Spirit talk to you. I am Jesus, who you are persecuting you. And this is the other thing. The more you talk, the less Jesus can talk to you. Because if you know this passage, you know Jesus doesn't just say, why are you persecuting me? But he also says that you are my chosen vessel. Which goes to another aspect of the second look. Jesus just doesn't see Saul as a persecutor. Woo! He sees him as his chosen vessel. Oh, that is awesome all day long. But he can't be the chosen vessel until he gives up his persecuting self. Are y'all hear what I'm saying? Let me bring it personal. So I'm not just talking about Saul. What I'm telling us is all of us are Saul. So you can't be God's chosen vessel until you are willing to relinquish that first image of yourself that you have. So before you start looking at somebody else, take an inward look at what's going on with you.